welcome. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Please like and share the program as you join us. Like and share the program on your platform. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you. Help us to share so that we can reach to as many people as possible. Help us to share. Wherever you are joining us from, share so that others can join us. Let us have this Sunday sermon together. Let's have the Sunday sermon together. You all know that Sunday is a day that people have their rest. People go to church, the Christians go to church to worship. At the same time, we are committed to the Biafran cause, we do not have a rest. We come on at all time to inform Biafrans. We come on at every given opportunity to come and talk to Biafrans and encourage Biafrans. So please, wherever you are at this moment, kindly like and share this program. Make sure you invite somebody to join us. Remember our problem on this social media network. They don't favor us in terms of their operations. In fact, they do everything they can to keep us down. But we have refused to stay down because we know what we want and we know what we are looking for. So because of that, we will continue to break their bounds. We will continue to break their bounds. We must continue to do everything we can to see that this message get to the ends of the earth. I welcome everyone that has connected. If you have not yet connected, please try to connect. Invite somebody. Invite somebody. You can't be here all alone. The task is for me and you, not just for me alone. My own work is to provide a platform, and you have your own part to help the platform to grow so that the information will get to those who need to hear us. I welcome you. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. Remember, the Biafran cause is something that we must all engage in. There is no going back. No matter how they try to stop us, we are unstoppable. Don't allow anybody to stop you. Do not allow anybody to stop you. Wherever you are, continue to do that which you know you can do, to see that the information gets to the ends of the earth. As we have gathered, please do not fail to play your own role. I am doing my part. You can see the distraction that is coming is because I am also sharing to all my platforms. I share to people so that they can join us. because they don't give notification. Notification doesn't come on this very platform. So many people are wondering if I'm still coming online or not. So whenever I come, I have to use the opportunity to share to people. Share in every platform where I am connected to. I make sure I reach out to them for them to know that we are online. So I want you to do the same. Do the same. That is the only way we can overcome. That is the only way we can be able to defeat them. So if you do not participate, if you do not play your own part, I'm sorry, it's going to be very difficult for us to overcome this very challenge. It's a very great one. So I welcome you in the name of Chukwu Kabia. It is Sunday, and I say happy Sunday to every one of you. For those of us who are Christians, some are still in their church. For those who are in the United States, I think this is morning in the United States. The United States people are still going to church. In Africa, some are still in the church and some are back. And for those in Asia, they are already back. So wherever you are and you are joining us, I welcome you. Please, as you enter this program, click like and share. As you join us, click like and share. I am not going to take much of your time. I will try as much as possible to be as brief as I can. But it is very important that we engage with Biafrans at all times. Remember, there is no more time to play. Please, click like. As you join, click like. It's very important for you to invite someone else. When you like the video, you are actually activating the algorithm to invite others to join us. Very, very important. Click like. That like, thumbs up. Give a thumbs up to the video. It is important. So today we want to talk about things that are before us. The responsibility of the restoration of Biafra, the massive job and steps the Biafra Republic of Exile has taken, and the successes so far. There is no doubt that there are great success in the east, in the west, in the north, in the south. It doesn't matter the angle through which you look at it. There are successes from every angle, no matter the angle you are looking at it from. No matter the angle you are looking at it from, there are successes everywhere. The only people that are going to deny the success so far are the people who are the enemies of Biafra. Those envious ones, those jealous ones, those who out of their pride do not want to accept the truth. But whether they accept the truth or not, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change anything, because only the truth will stand the test of time. I want to remind you once again, Biafran that are watching, wherever you are watching this program from, more especially if you are watching from Biafra land, even if you are abroad, get to your family and let them know that we are having 3 days sit at home in Biafra land. 3 days sit at home, 29th, 30th, and 31st. 29th, 30th, and 31st. You're welcome, my brother. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Happy Sunday. So I want you to help and reach out to your families and let them know that we are having sit at home 29th, 30th, and the 31st. Every Biafran should key into this. The sit at home is not only on 30th. We know that we celebrate our Heroes Day on 30th. But this particular year that we are in this 2024, in this May remembrance, it is 3 good days sit at home. And it is because of the programs we have for the restoration of Biafra. Most importantly, because of the self-referendum vote. This self-referendum vote is one thing that you must not play with if you are genuinely seeking for Biafra. This is the best way to remember our heroes. The best way to remember our heroes is to give support to that thing they died for. I want every Biafran to begin to meditate on that very angle. The best way for you to celebrate the heroes of Biafra is to endorse, support, promote that thing they died for, to make sure it stands. That is the best way to do. Until you face this reality, until you understand it, you will never ever understand anything. The very best way for us to celebrate, for us to remember our heroes, is to endorse, to support, to promote that thing that they died for, which is Biafra. And how are you going to do that? You are going to do that by making sure that the self-referendum of Biafra is a success. You are going to do that by making sure that the self-referendum of the Biafran people is a success. There is no other message that you can hear than this. Anybody preaching anything apart from this is getting it wrong. The IPOB in Nigeria are bringing their own ideas and trying to cage your mind into something that is not obtainable. They try to cage your mind and divert your attention from the real thing. The only reason why we are remembering our heroes is because of Biafra. And why we are still having them in our heart is because we want to actualize that very thing they died for. We want to make sure we hold their legacy, that they didn't die in vain. You cannot do that by only eating and drinking or celebrating or remembering. No. You cannot do that only by crying and writing petition. You will do that by fighting for that same thing they fought for, to actualization. That is why today, wherever you are watching this program from, I urge you to like this program and share it to every platform that you are in. The best way to celebrate our Heroes Day is to endorse, promote, and support that thing that they died for. And the way you can do it is by self-referendum. I have explained this several times, that the self-referendum is just like giving your mandate to the restoration of Biafra. The self-referendum is like endorsing the restoration of Biafra. By participating in this self-referendum, you are actually saying that our heroes did not die in vain. By committing yourself and voting for this referendum, you are saying that Biafra is alive and will never die. That is the greatest remembrance you can give to our heroes. And that is why these 3 days is reserved. These 3 days is reserved. It is not only 30th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. In this day, every Biafran must make sure that everybody that is connected to you, related to you, wherever, participates on this self-referendum. Anybody that is connected to you, it doesn't matter where the person is, as long as that person is up to 18 years and above, make sure this information gets to their ear. In as much as you cannot force anybody, but you must surely educate them and let them know that is something that is necessary. You must let them know that it is something that is important. You must let them know that this is about their life. It is about their life. So every Biafran, wherever you are, you must gear up and make sure you participate on the Biafran self-referendum. I urge you, Biafrans, any place you are, this is our battle. This is our fight. It is our civic responsibility to play our role. Our Prime Minister is going to speak to us on the 27th. The State of the Nation address on the 27th, being Tuesday. Our Prime Minister is going to be speaking to us by 7 p.m. Biafran time. And he's going to elaborate more while we prepare into this very sit at home. The message of Biafra has resonated everywhere. People are connecting, including the Zoological Republic media. They are connected. And they have spoken about the 3-day sit at home. They have announced about the 3-day sit at home. And that is what we are pursuing. It is not just about the 30th, no. 30th we know is the Heroes' Day. Never forgotten. Can never be forgotten. But to make that very celebration memorable, to show the seriousness and the zeal we have, to show that we are not just talking about them, but we are remembering them in a very solid form, is to make sure we keep their legacy alive. What is their legacy? The restoration of the independent state of Biafra. How are you going to keep the restoration of the independent state of Biafra alive? It is by you giving your own endorsement through the self-referendum. If you have not yet voted, there are 3 different means through which you can be able to vote. Is either you vote manually through the form, print out the form, fill in the form and submit your form, or you vote through the phone call. There are numbers available that you can call. Once you give a call to the numbers, they will attend to you, interrogate you, get your data, and you cast your vote. Thirdly, you can equally vote online. The link are all there on the platform of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. All you need to do is go to his X platform. That is the very first link that you are going to see. Go to the X platform of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, which is Twitter. Twitter that have been renamed to X. Go there. The very first post you will see in that name, Mazi Simon Ekpa, verified account. His verified account, the name is Mazi Simon Ekpa, verified with blue. Once you get there, you are going to see the link. That's the very first post you can see there, pinned there. Follow that link and make your cast your vote. My fellow Biafran, we are in a time that we cannot afford to play around. We are in a time that we cannot afford to joke with. We are in a time that we cannot to pretend and say we don't know what is happening. This is the time that we have to take up the responsibility in the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. There is something every one of us can do. The Biafra Republic of Exile is already doing a lot. The foundation has been laid, the line has been drawn. There is no Biafra today that we say you don't know what to do, how to do it, or where to do it. All the strategies are laid open before the whole world. Nothing is done in the secret. Everything about the restoration of Biafra is done in the open. When you pretend not to see it, it means you are evil, or you are jealous, or you are envious. Apart from that, every single strategy to restore Biafra is in the open. All you need to do is to follow instructions that is coming from the Prime Minister of Biafra, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. Once you align yourself with him, you won't be deceived, you won't be confused, you won't need anybody to explain anything to you. Every single information you're going to get from him. And he is such a man who doesn't keep information away. That is why he gives updates almost every minute of the day. He's coming with updates. Every one of us know that the Zoological Republic has ended. The contraption called Nigeria has ended. Anybody that is still aligning himself with that contraption, you don't know what you're doing. If you are still aligning yourself with the contraption called Nigeria, you don't know what you're doing. I pity you. A country that doesn't have any plan for its own citizens. A country where the only plan they have is how to destroy their people and subjugate them. I just saw a video that came out from Enugu State, which was made, I think, by BBC or whatever. How the Enugu State government went and destroyed a home where children are being taken care of. A home where motherless children are being taken care of. The government of Enugu State went and destroyed it without providing a reasonable alternative. A government, if a government should make such a move, a government that does not consider the fatherless, that does not consider the children, how do you think that such government will consider you? When I saw that video, it brought tears into my eyes. No responsible and reasonable government in this planet Earth will do such a thing. A government, Peter Mba, went and destroyed motherless baby home where children are being taken care of. Orphans, orphanage home. They went and destroyed orphanage home without providing an alternative. What we are seeing in this era of the drug baron is destruction of properties, destruction of life, in a time where the economy is so hard for people to survive. But what do you see in all the states? All they are doing is destruction of properties, telling you that they bring what development are you bringing? What source of useless development are you bringing? What we are seeing is stealing of property, amassing land for themselves. And they don't care what is in that very area. Whoever is on their way, they crush the person and bring it down, including an orphanage home. Peter Mba destroyed an orphanage home. And I saw the video, how the people who were working there were complaining and crying. You saw how they brought the caterpillar and demolished a house. Why the children were still there? Why those orphans are still there? The workers are still there. The workers are still scattering about, trying to take one or two things. And the home was brought down. An orphanage home. That in 21st century, that cannot be tolerated by any government. The primary objectives of every government of the world is to protect the life and property of its people. In the case of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, they don't care about you. If they don't care about orphans, how much more you do you think they care about you? If that criminal does not care about orphan, do you think he's going to care about you? This is why the restoration of Biafra is a mandatory thing that must be done. There is no way we can continue to run in this system. A system that is meant to destroy you. A system that is making sure that you remain a slave, a perpetual slave. We also saw in this, I just saw a video also, the rail line they said they were going to build in Lagos to the southeast, that they fraudulently awarded to a company that doesn't exist. All of a sudden they have come again after destroying a business of a man who established a beach that makes millions of dollars and pay tax in millions. The government of Lagos State destroyed that very property. After destroying that property, now they now come and say that the rail will no longer go through that path. That the rail will no longer go through that path because of certain things they have found in the front. After destroying the property, and the target from the day one was that very property to destroy it because it belongs to a Biafra. Their target was that very property. They destroyed property that worth millions, and the man was paying 30 million. A man who came to rebuild in a country he feels is his own. After destroying that business, which was the target, they now said the rail cannot go anymore. Now you begin to understand. You see, this is why when we are telling people, those of you who believe in one Nigeria, if you are a Biafra and you are fully yourself invested in any part of Nigeria, I pity you. If you're a Biafra and you are fooling yourself with the one Nigerian whatever, I pity you. Because one Nigeria is definitely going to happen to you. Every single one of them that is supporting one Nigeria, look at how it's happening to them. It doesn't matter the area of business where you belong. They are going to destroy your business and they are going to come after you. You think you have Godfather. You think you have made money. You are a Biafra. The only thing you can invest in today is restoration of Biafra. If Biafra is not restored, you will never have peace. You will never have dignity. Your business will never grow. Your business will never be secure. As long as you are from that territory called Biafra, the old southeastern region, which is today the present southeast with Lower Benue, more especially people from Igbo tribe, people who are Igbos. If you are Igbo and you are deceiving yourself that one Nigeria somehow will consider you, you are mad. You are insane. You're only digging your own grave. And it's just a question of time. Just a question of time. The project Nigeria is not for you. You were not included in the foundation. You are not included in the plan and will never ever be included. You can continue to deceive yourself. You can continue to make yourself feel fine. You can continue to make yourself feel important. It doesn't change anything. When your own clock ticks, they will bring you down. They have been doing it. They continue to do it, and they are still doing it as we speak. The only place for you to invest today is in making sure that you have a country that you can call your own. Restore your own country. Biafra is a country that belongs to you. Biafra, your own country, is under occupation. If you know how to sponsor the restoration of Biafra, go ahead and sponsor it. Whatever you can invest to see that Biafra comes, invest in that. Don't wait for anybody. Do not seek approval from anybody. This is a tax that every one of us must take upon ourselves to pick up a responsibility towards the restoration of Biafra. There is something every one of us can do. Today, one of the civic responsibility on our shoulder is the self-referendum vote to give endorsements and recognition to the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. Already, Chukwu Okike Abịama has done his own part by giving us men with heart of steel. We have men with heart of steel on different angles. Look at our student Mazi. His prayer has given birth to our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Oputu of Biafra land and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. Today, who has the mind of steel? Not just having the mind of steel, he is pursuing the restoration of Biafra in a legal way, without offending them, without being unlawful. Without being unlawful, he's pursuing the restoration of Biafra without looking back, without being unlawful. And today we have men who have volunteered in Biafra Liberation Army, and they are doing marvelously well. Why would any one of you begin to look on a different direction? Why would you begin to consider things that are not obtainable? Why would you allow yourself to be deceived? Why? We are in a time that we need to take our fate in our own hand. No matter what you see, no matter what you hear, do not allow yourself to be deceived. The restoration of Biafra is going to happen. The foundation has been laid. The Prime Minister of Biafra, the President, have made it clear the steps that need to be taken for Biafra to become a reality. The only thing that is needed from you today is to do your own part. Do your own part as a Biafra to see that our dreams comes true. We have waited for a very long time. We have waited. And we are no longer in the time of waiting. Today, every single prayer we have prayed in the past is materializing. We are in the time of practical. All you need to do is to put your faith to work today. Put your faith to work as a Biafra. The foundation has been laid. There are areas you can participate. The Biafran government is holding the banner up, telling you what you need to know. The reason why they are today trying everything possible to bring our prime minister down is not because he committed any crime. Just like they are holding Mazen Nandekan in the DSS. Not because Mazen Nandekan is guilty. Not because Mazen Nandekan committed a crime. Not because they saw Mazen Nandekan with a gun. Not because Mazen Nandekan kidnapped anybody. It is because Mazen Nandekan knows what they do not know. The same thing is happening today to our Prime Minister, Mazi Samanepa. The only reason why there are so much attack on Mazi Samanepa today is because he knows what they do not know. And they call him names. They think that by calling him names, that he's going to chicken out. The more you attack him and call him, the more you give him energy to fight more. And I can bet you, if you know what your attack is going to Mazi Samanepa, you will not be attacking him. Because the more you attack him, you are propelling him to fight more. This is a man who have taken an oath and said, instead of Biafra not to come, that he will turn to a beast. Don't take that word with a pinch of salt. He said, instead of Biafra not to come, that he will turn to a beast. People don't just say that. Few people don't. Reasonable and responsible people don't make such statement in vain. Just like when Mazen Nandekan said, it is either Biafra or that. And he went further to explain that I will continue to fight for Biafra until I die. These statements are similar. And people, you don't just open your mouth and say it. They are people who have cemented their life, aligned their life with their destiny. And they know Biafra is their destiny. What about you? What about you? The supreme leader of IPOB made a promise never to fall, consistently to pursue Biafra. The Prime Minister of Biafra, made a promise never to go back. What about you? What is your commitment and what is your promise to the restoration of Biafra? What is your commitment? What is your promise? What promises are you putting on the table to make sure that Biafra comes? One thing that is so easy and simple that we see today is that there are so many things that are coming up, and we must make sure that we pay attention to the right words. I beg you, Biafrans, you must focus on the restoration of Biafra. Don't get carried away with information that are baseless. When you hear the news like my brother is writing there that 500 Igbo officers resign, don't be carried away with such kind of information. It is not relevant. Whether they resign or don't resign is not relevant, and we are not interested. It doesn't have anything to do with our restoration. Whether they resign or they stay, it does not stop us from doing what we want to do. I want you to focus on the information that are coming from our Prime Minister, Mazi Samanepa. Anything that you don't see on his platform, it does not exist. Don't listen to propaganda. We don't speak to make you happy. Neither do we speak to make you feel differently. No, we say it the way it is. We don't come here to give you false information to make you happy and to make you lose your control. We have passed that stage. We are in the time of reality. Everything we say is verifiable. When we tell you a word, we say go and verify. That is why I urge everybody watching program on my platform. You must limit yourself to informations that are coming from the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Exile. Anything you hear, rumors or whatever you hear, if you want to confirm, go to his platform on X and check. If you don't find it there, it does not exist, and it is not important. Even if it exists, it is not important. So we don't get carried away with all those kind of things. The Liberation Army of Biafra, we have more than enough men. You forgot, for a very long time, the supreme leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has made a call for every Igbo officers who are serving, any man or woman serving in Nigerian military, they have been given order to withdraw. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave that order. Long before now, there was a time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave them opportunity. Come down, whatever the government is paying you, we are going to pay you double. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made that announcement before the whole world. In the era of our Prime Minister Mazi Samara, he has already told them, if you are a Biafra and you are serving on Nigerian Army, resign. If you can't resign, do not come to Biafra land to operate. You better tell them to send you to the north. Whatever you see there, you take it. If they send you to the south, to Biafra land, you are going to go down. When we are coming against everything that represents the zoo, it does not matter under which disguise you represent them. It doesn't matter the color of the person. It doesn't matter the tribe of the person. It doesn't matter your religion. As long as you are an instrument of oppression in the hand of the oppressor in our territory, you are going down. As long as you are working for the oppressor, you are going down. We don't give a damn who the hell you think you are. The instruction will be given. In the restoration of Biafra, we don't paint words. We don't say things to make you happy. We don't say things to favor an individual. It is about our collective interest. The collective interest of the old southeastern region, which is today the present southeast with the lower Benue and lower Kogi. If you are from this territory and you are still serving the zoo, it does not matter your religion. It does not matter your tribe. It doesn't matter how connected you are or how rich you are. And you come to Biafran territory with that uniform to oppress us and to take life, you will pay dearly with your own life. You'll be treated as an enemy. Already, the delegitimization of Nigeria in Biafran territory is on a very high scale, and there's no going back. The Biafra Republic of Exile Prime Minister Mazi Samara have announced it long before now that the Zoological Republic government is banned from operating in any part of Biafra land. They are banned from operating in any part of Biafra land, and that ban stands. So if anyone feels that he will not listen, you feel that your stomach is much more important than your life, it is up to you. When you feel that your stomach is much more important than your life, it is up to you. You're going to deal with it yourself. The primary objective of Biafra, the Republic of Exile, is to protect the life and properties of Biafra people. That is the primary objective of every government in the world. And they are going to pursue that cause, no matter what it takes, to protect Biafra people. And remember, our Prime Minister has explained very, very well with our legal lawyer. The Biafra Republic of Exile lawyer have also said it. Self-defense is the right of every human being. Self-defense is the right of every human being, and you must learn to activate yours. The right belongs to you, it belongs to me, it belongs to everyone. Whenever you are threatened, whenever your life is threatened, you have absolute right to defend yourself. Whenever anybody comes against you to take down your life, you have the whole right in the world to defend and protect yourself. It It is your right. And when defending yourself, you must defend yourself with the equal measure the person is bringing to you. The same equal measure that they are coming to you, that is what you are going to defend yourself with. If the person who is coming after you is using AK-47, you must get your own AK-47. If the person is coming with SMG, you must get your own SMG. If the person coming against you is coming with armor tank, if you can afford armor tank, pull your own, roll your own out, roll your own armor tank and defend yourself. If the person is coming with an aircraft, if you can be able to afford your own jet, go and get your own jet fighter to protect yourself. It is called self-defense. The Biafran people have been defenseless for a very long time. Since after the end, when they said no victory over which in the former civil war, we have been defenseless. Every arms have been taken away from us. We have become prey before our enemies. They came in and come in at will and take the life of Biafrans without any reprisal or no response. But not anymore. Not in the time of the new dimension. Not under our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. With whatever cup they used to measure for us, we will use the same cup to measure for them. It is called self-defense. With whatever cup they used to measure for us, we will use equal measure for them. That is what you are seeing going on in Biafra land today. So if they are trying to deceive you, to make you feel that you are committing a crime because you are defending yourself, only an idiot will pay attention to that deception. It is a blackmail. And that is one of the cheap blackmail they have used to confuse Biafrans. They use it to discourage you from supporting your own freedom. They discourage you from supporting your own defense. They make you keep yourself open and become prey to your enemy. So that when they take your life, the next person will take a video and shout. How many people have gotten response or vengeance from sharing their video when they were alive? The only thing you can do for a human being is when he's still living. Once somebody dies and gone, is gone, is gone. There's nothing you can do. Once somebody takes the last breath, the person is gone, is gone. There is nothing you can do to bring the person back. He is gone. So whatever help you can give to your brothers, your sisters, your fellow human beings is when they are alive. That is why you must protect this life and defend it with everything that is in you. Anything that threatens your life, fight against that with everything that you have in you. Anything that you see as a threat against your life, the life is not two. This life is only one. If you lose it, you have lost it. That is it. If you know how to guide, protect it, and secure it, do that. Don't wait for someone else to do it for you. It is your responsibility to guide and protect your life. Today, as a government, the government of Biafra Republic of Nigeria is doing their best to see that life and properties in Biafra land are protected, because they are going to govern human beings, not animals, not cops. If the government of Biafra does not do anything, there will be nobody to govern, because the Zoological Republic of Nigeria is ready to wipe out everybody they see on their way. We have seen videos of the operations in Biafra land. You see their defense minister, or is it their chief of army staff, coming out to confess of their operations in Biafra land. But as Chukwu might have it, Chukwu is fighting for Biafrans. Why Chukwu is fighting for us? We are not folding our hands. We are doing our own part. The gods of our land will always stand by us, because we are fighting a just cause. We have never moved from Biafra land to go to the north to take anything from them now. We have never made any step to move from Biafra land to go to the north or any other region to occupy. We are not fighting to take anybody's land. Neither are we fighting to take away anybody's property. We are defending a territory that was given to us by Chukwu, and we will continue to do so. It does not matter what anybody is thinking or saying, we will continue to do so. My fellow Biafrans, I appreciate every one of you that participated on this very short broadcast. I thank you so much for being part of this broadcast, and I pray that Chukwu Okike will give us the freedom that we desire. Remember, on the 29th, 30th, and 31st is a sit at home, total lockdown of Biafran land, to make sure every Biafran participates on the self-referendum. In the midst of the self-referendum, we are still going to remember our heroes, on the 30th to be precise. But I bet you the best way to remember our heroes is to participate on the 3 days total lockdown and cast your vote. You can go and evangelize. Make sure you reach out to every single individual in your area. Even if you're living abroad, put call across and find out if your people have voted or not. If they have not, make inquiries on their behalf. Look at their de facto government, those who can be able to get the form to them, the electoral officials who can go there and send the form to them so they can be able to cast their vote. Every security measure necessary has been taken to see that Biafrans are protected. With all the disenfranchisement, as we speak, more than 6 million Biafrans in Biafra land has voted. More than 6 million has voted. And on these 3 days lockdown, we are going to account another 6 million or more. So everybody should be awake. Those living in diaspora, if you have not casted your own vote, Chukwu Okike will not forgive you because you have no excuse to give. If you are living in diaspora, up till now, you have not yet casted your own vote, Chukwu Okike will not forgive you. I bet you are going to pay dearly for your evil, because you are evil. That's what it means. If you are living in diaspora, up to this moment, you have not yet voted. On this first phase, you are evil, and you will pay dearly. Go and cast your vote. I appreciate everyone that have participated on the fundraising yesterday. So many Biafrans turned up as usual. Wherever you are, whatever you have given to Biafra, you are going to get it back in 1,000-fold. Chukwu Okike will never leave us alone. I appreciate every one of you that have participated on this program. Please like and share to other platforms. Tomorrow, I will be having my morning program as usual. So wherever you are, click your notification bell on. Touch it, touch your notification bell so that you'll be sure. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. Most importantly, share to every platform that you belong. Share to family and friends so that they can get this update. Our self-referendum sit at home that is going to mark the Heroes Day is coming. 29th, 30th, and 31st. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every Biafran across the world. Guide and protect the Liberation Army. Guide and protect the resistance fighters. Guide and protect the Black Marine. Guide and protect our Air Force. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect the de facto government in the homeland. Guide and protect every member of the cabinet of Biafra. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect all our media warriors and all our spokespersons on the media. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Give him wisdom, knowledge, understanding, divine protection. No evil shall befall him. We pray for Mazi Nandekan for strength, for wisdom, for understanding, for good health. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. Thank you so much for being part of this program. No weapon formed or fashioned against the Biafran people shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel, shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nandekan, shall prosper. Thank you, and see you again tomorrow morning. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move. Airborne. Stay blessed. See you.